Gene Hackman, one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, passed away at the age of 94, leaving behind a legacy that spanned decades. With a career that brought us some of the most memorable performances in movies like The French Connection and Unforgiven, Hackman's death wasn't just a loss for his fans but a mystery that unfolded long after his passing. As with any prominent figure, when someone of his stature passes, the estate becomes a point of public interest, but what the FBI found in his estate after his death shocked not just his fans but the entire world. Many were expecting the usual: priceless memorabilia, valuable assets, and possibly some financial records. But what was uncovered inside his property was far more mysterious and sinister than anyone anticipated. Let's unpack this startling revelation, and trust me, you'll be shocked by what the authorities uncovered. Hackman's sprawling estate in New Mexico had always been an oasis of peace for the reclusive actor after his retirement from Hollywood in 2004. The estate was known for its expansive grounds, secluded setting, and its eclectic mix of artwork and rare collectibles. However, what was not well known was the hidden vault beneath one of the estate's guesthouses. This vault, which Hackman had apparently built long before his retirement, was completely unknown to anyone but the actor and a handful of trusted individuals. After his passing, when the estate was being reviewed and catalogued, the FBI, who had been brought in due to some unusual circumstances surrounding his death, made a discovery that no one saw coming. Inside the vault, they found several items that were deeply troubling. Among the items in the vault, the FBI discovered stacks of documents that seemed to contain encrypted messages, as well as a collection of old maps. Some of the maps appeared to trace locations that Hackman had never publicly associated himself with. These maps, which appeared to be from a variety of time periods, raised questions about Hackman's involvement in activities beyond his well-known career. Could they have been part of a hidden life? Was he involved in something secret during his years of seclusion? But the most shocking discovery was a collection of antique military items, including uniforms, medals, and a large assortment of war-era documents that seemed to allude to secret military operations. What was Hackman's connection to these materials? Why would he have kept them hidden in a private vault? The documents and artifacts seemed to suggest that Hackman was part of something much larger and more covert than anyone ever realized. Perhaps he had served as more than just a famous actor. Could he have had a secret life working for a clandestine government agency? The FBI's investigation into this matter is ongoing, but many experts are leaning toward the possibility that Hackman was involved in some form of intelligence work during his younger years, though nothing has been confirmed as of yet. Another fascinating aspect of the FBI's findings were certain items that tied Hackman to other well-known figures in Hollywood and beyond. These included handwritten letters, old photographs, and documents linking Hackman to famous figures in history. Some of these documents were dated from decades earlier, leading many to wonder if there was more to Hackman's relationships with certain individuals than ever met the eye. While it's clear that Hackman was close friends with many prominent people, some of these connections went far beyond casual friendships. Speculation is rampant that some of Hackman's relationships may have played a role in his mysterious activities. Could some of these Hollywood elites have been involved in similar covert operations? Or were these connections just a result of his eccentric personality? What the FBI has uncovered thus far raises even more questions, but answers remain elusive, adding to the intrigue surrounding Hackman's final years. Gene Hackman passed away in 2025, and while his death was officially ruled as natural, there has been much speculation surrounding the circumstances of his passing. The reclusive nature of his final years, combined with the contents of the vault, has led to whispers of foul play or at least a cover-up. Some even wonder if Hackman's sudden death was somehow linked to the sensitive materials uncovered in his estate. As of now, no official statements have confirmed any sinister implications in Hackman's passing. However, as more information comes to light about the contents of his estate, it's clear that his life was far more complex and secretive than anyone could have imagined. Hackman will undoubtedly remain one of the greatest actors in film history, known for his impeccable talent, distinctive voice, and unforgettable characters. However, these new discoveries may forever change how we view him. Was Gene Hackman just a Hollywood legend, or was he living out a second, much darker life? The findings from his estate point to a man whose legacy may have been far more complicated than we ever thought. What the FBI uncovers next might give us further insight into Hackman's mysterious world, but for now, we're left to piece together the fragments of an extraordinary life that defies the public persona we all knew. And that's all for today's story about the shocking discoveries made in Gene Hackman's estate. If you enjoyed this article and want to stay up to date on the latest celebrity secrets and shocking revelations, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what we uncover next.